Hello, I'm Assistant Managing Editor Rana Faruhar, and I'm here with Germany's Minister of Labor and Social Affairs, Ursula von der Leyen. Thank you so much for your time, Minister. There's a lot of debates about Germany's leadership in Europe and what role it should play going forward to stabilize the euro. Tell us your thoughts on what Germany has done already to keep the eurozone intact and what it can and should do going forward in the next year.
We know in a globalized world, it's crucial for all of us to stay together as Europeans. What we're doing at the moment is, on one hand, consolidate our budgets. On the other hand, we need to be more competitive as a European continent itself. And the third factor is fight unemployment. This is the most important thing. By now, we need kind of a new deal in Europe that we stick together, politicians, employers, to fight youth unemployment, bring vocational training to have skilled workers, to give a perspective to the young generation, and to provide loans to small and medium companies so that we have sustainable jobs on the long term. That is the task right now we're heading for.
The German model of vocational training is one that's actually being copied worldwide. There's a lot of interest in the US in this. But within Europe, can countries like Italy, Spain, Greece, can they develop a German-style economy, and should they?
Well, we're not talking about the German style of economy. We're talking about a secret of success, which is for the young generation. If you leave school and you're not going to college, how can you be a skilled worker? A lot of innovation in our small and medium enterprises comes from these people coming out of the vocational training because they are expert in their branches. And therefore, this is something I think in a globalized world you need this part apart from academia.
We've talked a little bit in the past about wages. What do you think can be done? Should they rise? Should there be a cut in consumption taxes? What are some of the other mechanisms to spur consumption in Germany?
Well, if you look at the wages in Germany, the last 3 years they have risen. We have a healthcare coverage for everybody. We have a pension system where 97% of the population can live off. And we have unemployment payments that are going on. So these are stabilizing factors we should not neglect. If you look at inequalities, the inequalities are getting lower over the last 3 years, which is the right way to go. The strong German economy has a lot of suppliers that are not located in Germany, but in other European countries. So other European countries benefit a lot from the German strength of the economy at the moment which is also a stabilizing factor.
So when German exports go up, you're saying that suppliers in other countries actually benefit?
Yes, when German exports go up by 10%, for example, you see that the suppliers importing to Germany, there's imports go up by 9%.
Well, I want to ask you a couple of questions that are more on the sort of personal front in the work-family debate. You are, if there ever was one, a German superwoman. You have 7 children. You are the Minister of Labor. How have you done it all? And in what way do you think you have become a role model for not only German women, but women worldwide that want to balance a high-level career and a very large family?
Those who have a good education, who are willing to have children, take responsibility for children, they need all the support of the society, which is concerning childcare, which is concerning good schools, flexible working hours, all these things. And one other factor is, of course, my husband does a lot. Yes, I always think that children have a mother, and they have a right to have time with their mother, but they also have a father. He is not a second-hand mother. He is an exceptional father, which is a value itself for the children. The society of the future, I think, will have fathers and mothers who both care and have a career. If you kind of divide the packages on both shoulders, there is more time for the children and better time for the career too. So if you want to have skilled workers, you have the female potential and the male potential, and if you want to have the best talents of the world, you better think about how is it possible to have children and a career.
And attract both men and women into your company. Well, I think that's a great place to end. I want to thank you so much, Minister, for your time, and thank you all for viewing.